That's the big #1 strap.
Keto has opened the gate. The gates are open.
In the community, they're like, you know what? I would like to meet them in person.
I would like to meet Kato.
I get more camel toe than Afghanistan streets.
Quitters never win and winners never quit.
Rookies and young gunners, you have been summoned. Report to my office immediately.
If the Mac ain't hitting, cancel Thanksgiving.
Maybe I am a rat, because a rat about their cheese.
That's weird to me.
Hey, I should not have Mike Tyson's booty in my motherfucking phone. I was sending it to people.
Tonight, we ride, okay? Pause.
Look him in the eye and say, nanny, nanny, boo, boo.
Players fuck up, okay? But are you a true player if you don't bounce back, okay?
Hey yo, light some, vape some, sip some. Testing 1 2. This ain't going. Pimp C just pulled up. What up, Pimp C? Hey, Pimp C. Long time no see. I'm glad you had the time to put down the hose and come holler at your boy. That's all I'm saying. I'm just happy. Hey, y'all make some room. Y'all make some room for Cito. Hey, yeah. Front row. She works in drip, ain't she? She works in drip. This sound by Cito.
Hey, I should not have Mike Tyson's booty in my motherfucking phone. I was sending it to people.
Let's go, Pimp C. Let's go, Pimp C. Pimp C. Let's go. She's here. Pull up. No, what's good? I see you. Pull up, Wavy Kinley. I see you, my boy K-Dub. I see y'all. Pull up, chat. Y'all know what time it is. But not the champions. Hey, the champions is here. Y'all better respect the champs. Motherfucking Jones, I see you. What up, Wolfpack? Mr. Wolfpack, Dice Game. I see the Dice Man himself. Hey, yo, Dice Man. Can you just stall us out this week?
Boy, who the fuck is you?
Stall us out this week, my man.
Boy, who the fuck is you?
Stall us out. Ladies and gents, Facebook, YouTube, boys and girls around the wavy globe, welcome to ES After Dark, where we always talk everything wave related in the past week. I'm your host, Kato540. Ayo, chat. What's good? What's good? I see y'all been having big fun this week. I've been having big fun. Shout out to the subs that pulled up. The subs is pulling up right now. And guess what, chat? We hit another milestone. We passed 1270 last week. Now we passed 1280 right now. We passed 1280, and check this shit out. The road to 1300 is underway. We gonna definitely be at 1300 about 2-3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks, we're gonna be there about about 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half if I do the thing. But I got some videos coming up. Post a link to the Reddit. Let me see, to the Reddit. I think if you put exclamation Reddit in the comments, I think you're gonna get the link to Reddit. What's good, Lola? Lola Love pulled up. What's good, Lola Love? I see you. Pull up. The Mike Tyson booty is diabolical. That's sound by Cito. She did it, y'all. She did it, y'all. I'm just the guy that collected the sound bites, bro. I'm just the guy that collects the sound bites. That's it. That's all I do, bro. I just be chilling, bro. I just be vibing out, bro. I was having big fun. On these Reddit streets. I'm still having big fun in these Reddit streets. Cousin Breezy said he reaching out to his lawyer for using his picture without his permission. Jesus. Oh my God, we got to do something. Don't worry about it. I got a good lawyer that goes by the name of
Money Related J, Juan and Carlos.
We good. We covered here. I ain't worrying about nothing right now. Hey, look, we covered. All right, let me see the link to the show so I can share it on ears. Let me double check. Let me get a show in there. Okay. Cito's and the right vibe right now. Let me double check. Let me see. We got that. Yes, we got the link. All right, let me share it to ES right now. I got you. Say less. Let's share it to ES right now. I got you. I'm not trying to piss nobody off. Hey, look, WTBD. I'm not trying to piss nobody off. I'm just the messenger. Do not shoot the messenger. I seen a lot done went on. And I'm just the guy relaying the message. I ain't got no papers, so I can't be a lawyer. Jeez, we out here illegal. All right, link posted to ES. All right, pull up. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to pull up. We just here vibing out. I'm here with the sound bites. We just vibing. We chilling. Now, granted, before I get into all tonight's festivities, we're gonna talk festivities. And I was thinking about how I was gonna approach this issue because, again, it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. Nothing. It's just a small time shit. We chilling. We just vibing out, and it's honestly not a big deal. We're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be talking some legacy court things, and we're just gonna straighten a few things out because I seen there was some confusion that fluttered out on the page. And I seen a few people on the pages crashing out. This week. I don't want to say no names, but they rhyme with a group that got Cito on it. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That suits the thumbnail. That suits everything. That suits Breezy, DVD. Hey, yo, DVD, blink twice if you're safe. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't see DVD in about 2-3 weeks ever since everything went on, but blink twice if you safe, DVD. Let me know if you good, bro, because shit's been crazy out here in these wavy streets, bro. Where you at? Raise the flag up. Where is you at, E-Ruck? What's good? Ayo, E-Touch. I saw that picture with the whole group, and I had to zoom in. I think we're going to show. I had to zoom in. I had to double check and make sure I seen where your hands was at. I seen you standing up next to fire. I had to zoom in and see where them hands was at. Hands was looking valid. Okay, I was able to see both your hands. That's good. I was able to see both your hands. Good man. That's good. But the expression on your face was saying something else. That's why I had to zoom in. I said, hold on. Why is E-Touch looking like that? Why is he looking at the camera like he's doing something nefarious behind the scenes? Let me zoom in. E-Ruck was good. E-Ruck, Ohio Zone, what's good? DVD is innocent. This is what Cito says directly from Cito's fingers typing. DVD is innocent. I mean, we just want to talk. I just need to find out some things. I would love to have DVD on the hot seat. That's all I'm saying. I would love to have DVD on the hot seat. I had to double check. E-Ruck, you good. Story checks out. You good. Story checks out. You are Gucci. Story checks out. You good. But I just want to holler at DVD, right? I want to holler at DVD. See if he all right. See what happened. Because the way I'm looking at everything, it looked like he was, he got picked up. He said it was the best decision he's ever made. It was a good move. And out of nowhere, all of a sudden, he was friend zoned. So he was stuck in between a situationship with WTBD. We're going to talk about that. We definitely going to talk about that. I'm glad Cito's here. I'm glad they have the WTBD has representation here tonight. It's all good. Just relay a message on whoever need to happen to whatever. What happened to making of the band? That's what I'm saying. They had a good thing going. Niggas was getting the cheesecake. Niggas was putting ice in the Coca-Cola. Niggas was making sure shit was cold. Making sure that the rags and everything, the hot towel method was good. And I don't know what happened. Next thing I knew, look, he off the team. And this nigga's off the team too. And this nigga off the team. We're going to be talking about that tonight, chat, because regardless what y'all might be saying out here in these wavy streets, WTBD, we want some answers. The community wants some answers, and I got a feeling this Cito fault too. I got a feeling. Ruck, I got a feeling Cito got something to do with this. I wholeheartedly think Cito got something to do with this. Reese, pull up. The Champions is here. Let's show some respect. The Champions is in the building right now. Yeah, I bet to believe the Champions is in the building right now. Make sure the Pepsi's cool. Or else. This is all I heard Cito say. I remember hearing her say something like that. Make sure my Pepsi got some ice in it. Or else. And next thing I knew, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. DVD was sitting here like, hey, yo, what happened? You're off the team. You're not in the, when we talking about the teams, when we bringing up the members, you're not going to be on the roster list. How about that? Let's start there. All right. It's crazy. All right. So, Now that we set the table, now I gotta ask the community a question because you already know how I be doing shit. I be asking the community questions. I be seeing how to lay shit out, and I'm trying to find out because I didn't believe this was going on until it was a thing, and then I found myself dealing with this situation. So, chat, check this shit out. What do you call a member in a community that, like I've heard before, talk to you in an inbox one way, but then be on a page talking another way? What do we call those kind of people, chat? Let me know, because maybe I'm not up on game right now. I got to make sure I'm up on game. And what do we call those kind of people that's in the community? They talk to you one way in the inbox, and then they be on the pages talking hella wild, greasy, and crazy. What do we do with those people? What we do? Reset. A cousin Breezy. We call that a Breezy. A cousin Breezy. You see what Manat said? We call that a Chris Breezy. Cause I'm trying to find out. I heard people say this before, right? I heard people bring this up, and at first I was like, nah, I can't be that crazy. Niggas can't be doing that. But apparently, I found myself victim to such atrocities this week. I found myself victim to said atrocities, and I could not believe it, Chad. I was like, I can't believe what I'm saying right now. I can't believe I'm having 2-3 examples of somebody talking to me one way in the inbox, and then they show up to the page talking wild crazy. Keep that note, because we're going to need that later on. Keep that due note. A BAN, a Snake, a Cousin Breezy, a Chris Breezy. I love it. So we're just going to keep that. We're going to keep that on note. We're just going to keep that on note, because if I got receipts that says such, that's all I'm going to say that I got. That's all I'm going to say. I got receipts. So what I'm going to present to the court later on, it just said receipts. And then, I thought about it. I said, let me pull up. Let me just go into just crash out mode anyway. But I said, you know what? Nah, I'm here for my peoples. I love every time my people show up. We having fun. We hitting milestones. I'm chilling on Reddit. We having fun on Reddit. So I'm like, fuck it. We're going to vibe out. We're going to talk about this situation. We're going to address the bullshit that's been said this week. And I get to address these people personally while I'm live, because this is what I like to do. I like to treat this like a open source diary, so to speak, when we live after dark. So just like, I ain't gonna crash out. I ain't gonna crash out. I was thinking about it. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to just jump right out the roof and just crash the fuck out DVD style. DVD was mode. I wanted to channel my inner DVD and just really pull up.
It is what it is. You feel type of way. I don't give a fuck.
I was about to pull up like that. I was literally, I'm still feeling that way. But again, when my people pull up, I start to get calm. See, y'all calm me down. Y'all calm me down. When y'all pull up, y'all in the comments and y'all actually talking how I'm thinking, I start to realize that I'm in a safe space. I be like, all right. Don't think about it. Just do it. Nah, Major Payne, you plotting. You plotting. I'm not. You plotting.
Yes.
You plotting on me, boy?
You plotting. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to relax. There go Dice Man right here. Here go Dice Man. I'm not going to do it, Dice Man. Not tonight, Dice Man. We at the casino. We in a safe space. But again, because y'all all my peoples, right? Even the peoples that I find myself disappointed with at times, y'all still my peoples. I looked at it. I'm a glass half full type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, bruh, none of y'all niggas on these pages is my enemy. I'm going to keep it a whole stack with y'all. I might have differences with y'all. We might agree to disagree on things, but never to the point where y'all at an enemy level on my standards to even worth a crash out. So just like, but I've seen a lot of crash out going on the pages. We're going to talk about that. So in the meantime, Jazzy Jeff, what's good? Let's get to these announcements. Let's get to everything going on. And we will get to the addressing of said individuals in the group. Again, don't get me wrong. If you like these people, that's cool. I like them too. But they just was doing some disappointing things this week, and they was talking two ways out their face, one way in the inbox and one way on the page. That's neither here nor there. And we also have a funeral service to get to within the show. So yeah, just lock in. Word, my boy Phil, I hope you had a good vacation. You catching up. I'm going to bring you up to speed. I got you. This is why niggas lock in for After Dark. Half glass for my ass crash. Nope. This is what I love. I love that y'all going to try to push me to set levels, and I'm not ready. Let's get to these announcements. Fuck it. They trying to get me to crash out early right now. Oh my God. Hey, yo, we on Reddit. I ain't gonna lie, to let y'all know how much we on Reddit. If you put exclamation Reddit in the comments right now, you should get a link going straight to the Reddit. Let me double check on the status. The Reddit is looking nice right now. Let me double check and show y'all the Reddit. Let me show y'all what we working with. We working with the Reddit right now. These Reddit streets is looking clean. I'm having fun at the Reddit, boys. We in Reddit. I'm posting up. I'm headlining waivers. As you can see, we got waivers all up in here, pulling up every day. Shout out to Slick Rick. Shout out to Jazzy Jeff. We got our peoples pulling up, and look, they getting love. People are pouring in, and people are posting up. This is what I'm talking about. I got Swave. I took one of Swave's dope campaign posts. I said, let me throw that over here on Reddit. Let me get him some act right over here. So I'm headlining waivers. I'm headlining waivers on the Reddit. So if you're on Reddit, pull up the Reddit, show some love, and then, get right. Because it's a lot of people over there, right? It's a lot of people over there that they really looking to get good in these Reddit streets. It's like they not as good as y'all niggas on the pages. I keep telling y'all that. I'm going to consistently tell y'all that. They hungry. They want to get good. They want to be great. And this is where they're going to get help. Once they pull up and they see all of these elites, they're going to be like, damn, where all these elites come from? I know they know what they talking about. Let me pull up with them. Let me get right. Pull up to the ES Reddit and pull up and be great. All right, and of course, we did the Torino Challenge. We did the Torino Wave King, a.k.a. the Torino Wave Queen. Shout out to D-Wave, man, for the progress check on the Torino Challenge in the month of March. He got it done from March 1st to the 31st. Progress is progressing. It could be done in 30 days. You could get it done. Shout out to Wave Man for getting it done. Loving the progress. And of course, the Torino Queen in the books. Kathy Killer Cam Matthews got it done. Torino Queen Number 102 now has a seat at the table of kings and queens. Got it done. She had a dope campaign. She pulled up to the polls, got it done in the polls. And from the looks of the comments, she howling on them. From the looks of the comments, look like she howling on them. All right, Killer Cam. All right, Wolfpack, they got another one. They got another one for the trophy case. And as you can see, them boys are collecting. They collecting, moving up the ladder. Shout out to the Wolfpack. Shout out to Kathy, Killer Cam Matthews. And of course, we love putting brands on. The brands that's been working out in the street. One of the brands that was put on notice, Wavy Express. Trey Johnson, Wavy Express. As y'all can see last week, we showed y'all the rags. Rags on display. Custom rags. Now I'm loving that the businesses is moving up in the rankings. They moving up and up, and they getting their work done in these communities. I'm loving the work. Shout out to Wavy Express. Pull up and cop a rag if you got the time. Then we passed 100. I've been out the loop. You good. Because of course, Wolfpack got the rags. He pulling up. Wolfpack got the rags. Who was 100? I think it was who? Spike Keys? I think Spike Keys. I think Spike Keys got that 100. Spike Keys got the 100. And it's a wrap. We at 100. We at 102 now, marching up the ladder. And of course, the rags are on display. Now, there's more rags coming, guys. About, again, the first week, midweek of April. April is here. So any day now, be on the lookout. Them rags is coming through. As you can see, the selection is looking nice. The collab, the Wavy department, the Dice Man himself, the Scrooge McDuck swag. I'm loving that. This rag is clean. And of course, they got rags coming down. They got the Animaniacs. We showing them. They want to see them. The hood want to see them. We showing them. We showing rag. And of course, come on now. Who likes the soap bars? Who likes the shampoo bars? Wolfpack. Howling. The moon. The bars are on deck. Wolfpack got them bars coming in. If you don't like that color, let's go with another color. Let's go with another finesse. Now this finesse is clean. This finesse right here is looking real clean. Shout out to the Wolfpack. This finesse right here is looking clean. I'm loving the selection. I'm loving the layout. This is clean right here, Wolfpack. So the soap bars on deck. Soap bars, rags. As you can see, the selection is coming up any day now. You should be getting a notification on the rags. They're going to touch down. Once the shipment touch down, pull up, cop, and get it done. Shout out to the Wolfpack. Let go. And of course, we got birthdays pulling up. King of SC, what's good? I see you. Birthdays pulling up. We got Joseph Carter, Wavy Derrick, Jeremy Conley, Alamo Duvall. Happy birthday. And birthdays we got coming up. Who we see? Birthdays that's coming up. We got Pedro Locane, Jay Smitty. We got Maurice. We got Wavehead. We got birthdays coming up. So happy birthday. If you made it to another one, shout out to you for making it. You're locked in. And of course, Dripset. Dripset is working in these streets. Dripset is working in these streets. Welcome to the family, Enrique. And just like I told y'all, the recruiting never stops. Whether we in the Wave Team Championships, out the Wave Team Championships. As you can see, Wave Cartel, they done read up 4 or 5 times already. Now you see Dripset out in these streets. The re-up has started with Dripset. They got Enrique on the squad. Let's go. Shout out to Dripset. As you can see, the re-up is continuous. And then look, the chase for the crown. Wave Cartel, they coming to get y'all. That's all I'm saying. I seen Swave in the comments. This is good, but it's not enough. I seen Wave Cartel. They watching. They see y'all reeing up. Dripset watching y'all re-up. They said, okay, I see the champions is reeing up. Okay, we got to re-up. Let's get back on our re-up track. For the other teams out there, y'all know what y'all got to do. Y'all got to re-up. And like the cartel said, it's good, but it ain't enough. The re-up's going to continue. I know Drip not going to stop right here. I already know there's going to be more coming through the line on the re-up. And everybody know who's being chased, why we chasing the throne, and what team is being chased on the throne. So shout out to Enrique, pulled up, recruits on deck. We'll see y'all next week. See who picks up another member on the team. And of course, N2, Chained by the Gang. For the ones that missed it last week, Chained by the Gang, locked in. Pick it up on Amazon, soft cover, hardcover. And remember, N2, like I hit up N2, hey, yo, N2, check this out. I'm a cop mine, but remember, I need one personally signed by the artist, N2, Nicole Nelson, to sign my copy. I need her to sign my copy, and then we're going to pull up and get right. And then I'm going to be ready to cop. Phil Dixon, this is what we're talking. I'm just getting y'all up to speed. The recruit path is here, and they think it's not enough, but I know y'all got something up y'all sleeve. I just know y'all not done there, and I know there's still more work to be done. Shout out to N2, Chained by the Gang. Book is out now. Book is fire. And do not be surprised if you see this made into a movie or a TV series. I think this should be fire. All right, Legacy Court is here. Now check this out, folks. Listen up. It's Saturday. Y'all got until Monday to get in the race, figure out what you're going to do, and jump in the comments before Monday and drop what categories you're running for. Now, you can only run for 2 categories. Get it done, and then we on with it. But you got until Monday to make that decision. As you can see, people already kicked off their campaigns, and they got it going. So Monday is the cutoff date. If you don't get in by Monday, it's officially going to be a wrap if you don't get in by Monday. So jump in before Monday, put in the comment section what you're going to run for, and then get your campaign off the ground. Now, additionally, I saw a post that Arlo made about bumping posts, this and that, yada, yada. Again, guys, that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. We're going to go on a little story time later on in the show just to tell you how we actually got there. But technically, this is for the competitors. For the ones that don't want to do that, they don't feel comfortable with doing that, you don't have to do that. You don't have to turn off your comments because we don't have to worry about nobody that's going to be, added to the page to bump your shit up. If you're not going to have nobody doing that, don't worry about it. You don't have to do that. That's not against y'all. However, we've been doing this for only 2 seasons, and the ones that's been doing it for 2 seasons, they didn't have a problem with it. So if y'all want to continue to do how you do, that's okay. But if you don't want to do that no more, it's absolutely fine. You do not have to do that anymore. Now, we've seen the post, and then look at, again, he was fresh off of crashing out a little bit because he was just recently getting on motherfuckers about the hybrid patterns and, taking shots, taking subliminals. And then next thing you know, we getting shot up. Next thing you know, we getting shot up, chat. They in the comments just shooting, being disrespectful. And I'm just looking at the comments, bro. And again, we're going to go down story time, and I'm going to reveal to how we got here. Because for the ones that was here, if you already know, you know. We revealed that in the live. We revealed it talking about it during the time that it happened. We came together as a community, and we decided that's what we needed to do. But for the ones that wasn't here, they was out of the loop. They didn't really know what happened. You know how these niggas be. They be here one day. They don't be giving a fuck about what ES be doing the next day. You know how these niggas be. These niggas is real flighty. They love us, then they hate us, then they back to loving us. You know how these niggas be moving. So that's how it was. In the meantime, Arlo clearly didn't see what actually happened to ensue said change. So we're gonna talk about that at the later end of that. Now we're gonna talk about that later. Look, I'm just here to talk. I did see some asshole comments though. I'm not going to stay. I'm gonna stand on business with that. I seen some asshole comments on that post on some straight asshole shit. I got to speak on that, but I'm gonna be nice. Again, I'm gonna be nice. We still in our explosive growth tour. Cito promised me not to be mad at nobody. I saw some assholes in that comments though. I'm gonna just keep it a stack with y'all. I saw 2, 3, maybe 4 assholes in them comments. And one comment I gotta give a shout out to before we even get to the bullshit. Shout out to LSP. LSP, arguably the greatest campaign waiver of all time. Let's keep it a stack. I know for a fact, if anybody knows, LSP is literally the greatest campaign waiver of all time. Ain't nobody close. Influential Youngin, what's good? Ain't nobody close to LSP. LSP cooked on that post. That's all I'm going to say. Go back and look at it. We're going to show it. LSP cooked on that post. People worried about hybrids and struggling with pre-built, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, some niggas got their own problems to worry about. And yeah, that comment that I made on your post, that had nothing to do with you. It's just a few weirdos in this Hall of Fame that got me mad. That's all. I was just crashing out a little bit on your post. My bad. Forgive me for that. Forgive me for that. I was in the middle of a pre-crash out mode when I made that comment on your post. I ain't mean to disrespect you. I love my YNs. Ain't mean to disrespect you at all. My bad, Yak. All right, so we talking legacy court, right? So I was definitely confused. My bad, Yak. It wasn't. It ain't have nothing to do with Yak. No, proceed to be great, Yak. This is why I love niggas like Yak, because they go about their business. They kind of act like OGs, even though they're not. This is how the OGs should be acting, but that's a whole nother discussion. We ain't gonna talk about that. But do your thing, Yak. You're doing great. All right, let's go on a little bit of story time. I'm just going a little bit of a story time about how we actually got to this point. Let's talk about it, because first we got to go all the way back to the Jordan season. The Jordan season, season 23 at Legacy Court Winter, it was dope. Probably some of the dopest seasons that I seen when I seen everybody come through. Everybody that remember the Jordan season, y'all know what the Jordan season was like. It was dope. Now, during that time, it wasn't really too much going on about bumping of the post or anything wild. That season kind of went down very dope. We went live. We did the award ceremony. It was great. Everybody got their frames. We celebrated Jordan, paid homage to the great, and it was dope. Then after that, we had season 24. We had the Kobe season. This was another season that was dope. We didn't have to deal with much. In the word on the street in the community, they was fresh off the Jordan season, and they wanted to get right with the Kobe season. We wanted to pay homage to the Mamba mentality season. For the ones that remember, you was there. The Mamba mentality season was fresh. It was dope. It was underway. Now, during this time, there was maybe one complaint. There was one complaint that went down, but it kind of fell under the radar because it wasn't that big of a deal, so we let it rock. But we got to this season. Season 25, for the ones that don't remember, it was the Game of Thrones season. Y'all remember the frames. Y'all remember the dragons on the frames. And y'all remember everything with the Legacy Court season this season. Now, this is the season right here, right? Now, this season right here was the season when all shit hit the fan, right? This was the season. The Game of Thrones season was when the complaints went to a whole nother level. After that, during this season, we had complaints. We had people hit my DMs up about a few people said something about Breezy doing some nefarious shit with bumping up posts. It wasn't a lot of people, it was about maybe one or two people. And I think during that time, Breezy kind of caught wind of that because a few people were saying some shit out in the open. And then people wasn't really, he kind of chilled out with that. That was that. But then we had another issue. And a lot of you not. There was about 8 to 10 people that had hit me up about this waiver that we're going to talk about. That they said, bruh, the bumping of this post is just diabolical work. We got to do something about this. So when I went to the page, I see they posts. I see all of their posts at the top of the page. I'm like, what y'all talking about? What y'all really talking about? This was the season shit went amok. Now, I know, if you was there, I remember I went live. I was like, all right, guys, we got a situation. If somebody's bumping posts, doing this and doing that, what should we do about people that do this? I laid it all out. I didn't say who did it. I didn't say no names. I didn't say nothing. I said, what should we do about this situation? The chat was like, hey, yo, check this shit out. We definitely got to hand out a DQ for that. And I'm not going to do shit unless the people say so. Dead ass. I was like, I'm not going to say nothing unless the people want something done, and I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to just chill. I hit up Cito. Cito went and did her homework. She went and did some personal digging. I was like, all right, I'm going to get back to y'all. I'm going to see what Cito said about this. Cito pulled up. She said, hey, okay, though. First off, I'm throwing them 2 family members out. First off, I'm throwing them 2 family members out because they don't even wave like that. She said, first off, I'm throwing them out, right? Secondly, we definitely got their hand down to DQ. Yeah, that's what they were saying. This apparently this is what she was saying. I allowed to go on, which was crazy, diabolical work. So this was the summer, guys. Summer of last year. It was a great summer. But this is when the nonsense actually kicked in last year in the summertime. And going into the fall, we was like, all right, check this out. We can't do this. We can't work under these conditions. So going into the next season, we can't work under these conditions. The Super Mario season was fun. Super Mario season was dope. People got their frames. People did their thing. Dragon Ball season come, we's good. Everything's clear. Now we ran 2 of these seasons, turning off the comments, trying to keep shit clean, and we locked it in. These 2 seasons went by great. Shout out to everybody that did that. Y'all did a great job. Now people hit me up. Who was we talking about? I said some of the people know who we were talking about. Some of the people know. Cito know they had to go. I didn't want to blow the names up, chat. Honestly, I didn't want to blow the names up. But then I seen a post by Foxy. And she made a post about her campaign, talking about what had happened, this and that. And she said apparently that I had allowed that shit to happen, which I thought was very false. I thought that was very disrespectful for her to put that out there like that, because we're going to present receipt 1 right now. Here's the first receipt, right? So we in July, right? We in the summertime. This is summer court time. This is summertime, right, boys? She hit me up. As you can see, it's July 1st, bro. I'm working on the banner. I'm working on Torino Challenge. I'm working on Torino King. I'm working on all types of things to get the new month on the ground. So I'm on my laptop in the morning. So I seen her name pop up. I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait to get my work done, and then I'm gonna holler back at her. I got the work done on the page, got all the banners and everything posted out. And then I read it. I was like, hey fam, my daughter Kayla sent an invite to ES. She wants to learn about natural hair and the products we use. My baby ain't on no mess. I would kick her ass. I appreciate you, fam. So I was like, all right, bet. I gave it a heart. And I looked in the member shit. I didn't see her name. So I'm like, what up? I don't see her name. So she sent her name again, sent the invite again. Bet. I added her. Hey, yo, chat. This the only one I knew about. I didn't know about the second party. She didn't tell me nothing. She didn't tell me about her friend or her girlfriend, who else been added, bro. She didn't tell me about that person. She only told me about the one person. That's it. And I let her in because, as you can see, chat, she only wanted to learn about hair products. You don't see nothing in here saying, oh, she gonna help me with my posts. She gonna help me with my campaign. You didn't see nothing on the lines of that, chat. I can't co-sign that. I said, I can't co-sign none of that. I was like, nah, we can't co-sign that, bro. So she made a post where she specifically tried to put that on me for getting her disqualified, which I thought was crazy. Like, she literally tried to act like, well, Kato allowed them in ES to do this. I'm like, whoa. I was like, whoa, Foxy, whoa. I'm close, Cito. I'm close. But all right, we got the receipts out. Now that we got the receipts out, I'm good. Receipts is here. Boom. That's Foxy. All right. Now that y'all know the receipts is here, cool. Now, mind you guys, she showed up on Arlo's post about the bumping of the post. She tried to act like she ain't know what happened. She tried to act like she ain't know what went on. And I'm looking at the comments like, you the one that we made the goddamn rule about. I wanted to blow up. I wanted to blow up, bruh. I wanted to blow up right on the comments. Like, technically, bruh, I wanted to blow up. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to just present receipts on Saturday. I'm going to show them that I ain't had nothing to do with that. That was on her own accord, bruh. For anybody that was there, the bumping of the post was egregious. If you was there, you know. That's where that whole rule came from. So just to clear the air with that, nobody did anything specific. There was a few rotten eggs that fucked shit up for everybody. We did what we had to do. But with that said, y'all ain't got to worry about that no more. Y'all good. Y'all good. I promise you. Y'all ain't got to worry about that no more. So moving forward, y'all don't have to turn off comments. Y'all don't have to do nothing weird. I get it. But we still not done with that damn post. We still not done with that post. I had to get that out the way for Foxy though, because Foxy was on some bullshit with that. I fucked around and blocked Foxy, to be honest. I think I blocked her already. She's blocked. I'm not dealing with that bullshit no more. But we gonna get to that when we get to that. That needs to be a new one receipt on side. That's only one receipt. I got more though. I'm not done with that post because we got some business to take care of. So for moving forward, you ain't got to worry about it. You could keep your comments on. Don't worry about it. Move forward. The discussion I really wanted to talk about. Now let me have fun. Let me get in my bag a little bit. Cause right, I tried to chill, bro. I seen a lot going on. I seen what happened with Cito. I seen what happened with Breezy. I seen what happened with DVD. And then I seen everything that went on. What happened to DVD? This is what I'm talking about, Reese. I'm just trying to find out. Hey, Shell, stay right. Hey, Shell, I should cook the fuck out you right now. But just stay right there, sis. You little sis. You cool, little sis. I should cook the fuck out you right now. But stay right there, little sis. You good. You good, little sis. Stay right there. We talking about your people right now. Matter of fact. So we're trying to find out what happened with DVD. We're trying to find out we found out what happened with Cousin Breezy. And in the meantime, my brother PJ got a video for us. We're going to get to that and then we're going to get on with the show.
And this is where it begins. Carl Winslow. Drop the 4. Diplomat.
Part 2 is crazy.
Run the 4, little bro. This is just it's a new year, it's a new day. Every time you part your motherfucking lips to say something about me or WTBD, right there on your ass, nigga.
Tragic.
This is just
Tragic. That's Cito. She pulled out the shotty.
this is just nigga. Yeah, I like to dance. I like to fucking dance, nigga. I like to get on my good foot.
Bruh.
Okay, what do you mean a club foot? He got a club foot. He got one of them feet that you drag.
Jesus. Jesus. Shout out to Brother PJ. Shout out to Brother PJ for just dropping the video. Shout out to Brother PJ for just showing love, dropping the video. Shout out to Brother PJ. The club foot is just diabolical work. And just to see Cito locked in on that, it's just crazy. It's just wild. Parting your lips though. It's the
Hey yo, what the fuck?
It's the parting of the lips for me, gang. Like why we talking to niggas like that, bro? Why we talking to niggas like that, bro? So just like, look, it's all good. We trying to find out. We just trying to find out what happened. We seen what happened to Breezy. And now we trying to find out what the hell done happened to DVD. It went down already. This shit went down already. Breezy versus Cito. Y'all seen the comment. Y'all seen everything that was talking about. the club foot and everything. He done left ES. He done left Waves RL. He on IG. He was going crazy. And you know Cito. She gonna stand on business every time. Cito gonna stand on business every time. And then we hear about the DVD debacle. And she done threw it. She got rid of these niggas. This is what I'm trying to say. This might be Cito for. Something about this got me feeling like the number one waiver in the game had something to do with this. This is all I'm gonna say. I got a feeling the number one waiver had something to do with this, cause then she was just throwing these niggas out like this. DVD, you gotta holler at us, boys. We need you on that. We gotta get you on the hot seat. We need answers. If they won't give us answers, I'm pretty sure we can find some answers and we could get some shit done. I'm 100% sure. Cito, come back, gang. Hey, yo, Reed. The club foot, though. This is what we talking about. And like she said, if I got caught laying on the couch like that, they would have went in on me too. This is the shit we talking about, chat. I don't know what's going on, so check this out. DVD. Before we get this announcement off the ground, we're going to do a giveaway in a second. DVD traumatized now. Hey, yo, DVD, holla at us, bro. Just reach out. The lifeline is here. We got you. We're going to let you have your piece. We're going to let you have your say. Just reach out and holla at us. We need to find out why they did you dirty like that. We got to find out why they friend zoned you, bro. You got friend zoned. We got to find out why you got friend zoned. Without further ado, let's get to the So Many Ways Do-Rag giveaway. All you got to do, just like you know, every week, in the comments, exclamation SMW. Just pull up SMW. Just pull up, and we're gonna get this off the ground. We're gonna get our last receipts for the night, and we're gonna get up out of here. Let's go raffles. Let's pull up. You already know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. Mike Monat, that's a lot. Killer Cam, Wavy Kinley, Tommy, let's go. Major Payne, motherfucking Jones, Niece Tab, let's go. Friend zone is crazy. They friend zone the nigga. Yeah, look. You know how long these situations just be going, bro. It'd be 1 month, 2 months. Next thing you know, like, look, it was all cool at first, but hey, look, I just think we better off as friends, you know. Like, it was fun while it lasted. It was a dope summer. All right, pull up. We got our people locked in. Let's go. Damn, y'all want to beat me so bad. Y'all ain't even let me win. Hey, look, you good. You good, Trell. You got 2 prizes coming your way. You're locked in. You're locked in. You could just relax. You could just put your feet up, boss. Demon, what's good? What's good? What's good? All right, where we at with it? Where we at with it? All right, here we at with it. We at with it. We at with it. All right, cool. We at right here with it. We at right here with it. All right, let me double check. We're gonna get ready to pull the trigger on this. Let me get some high quality H2O before we pull a trigger on this. Let me see. Trail name in here. Yep, trail name in here. Trail name in here. Yak got 2 members on the Wolfpack getting in the Final Four. That's on the over. He got over. Not 1, but 2 members of the Wolfpack will be locked in. That's on the over. Shane, what's goody? We got South Africa in the building. Let's go. Stand up. All right, let's get ready to pull the trigger. Let me see. All right, we got 10 minutes in the broadcast. We're going to have some big fun. All right, what we got? We got, let me see. Okay, we got everything. Let's get ready to pull the trigger on this. We good. Let's get ready to pull the trigger on this, and let's see what we talking about now. Let's see what we got. All right, cool. We got 11 participants. We got everybody in. Let's pull the trigger right now. Please don't let Turbo get in this shit. Come on, let's go. Final four. Who we got? Final four. Let's go. D Nice. Let's go. D Nice going into the final four. D Nice locked in. I see you, D Nice. Let's write that down real quick. D Nice. I see you. Let's go, D Nice. GG's. D Nice. And I get, again, the story checks out. I guess it is still Wolfpack to a degree. So you might as well say Trail got the dub. So D Nice go to the final four at the end of the month. We're going to run it up. That's still Wolfpack. Exactly. That's still Wolfpack. So nothing's really changed there. That's still Wolfpack. They locked in. They going to the final four for the So Many Ways Do-Rag giveaway. Locked in. Shout out to D Nice. GG's, D Nice. It's a GG's. You're going to the final four, D Nice. Good looking out. J SoCal won a recount. Trail still laughing, rolling his dice, just holding the dice. Just locked in. Wolfpack still a lot. Sheesh. Shout out to the Wolfpack, bro. And again, guys, look, we trying our best. Y'all see, we rolling the dice. We roll them accordingly. And just to let y'all know, we roll the dice the right way and show y'all how the dice roll. And these Wolfpack niggas, bro. We got to do something about these Wolfpack niggas and this trick dice that they got. The rigged ass dice. The trick dice. This is what we talking about. All right, let's get on with this shit. DVD. We need you to holler at us on a hot seat episode. We need a hot seat episode. We need an exclusive. Hit me up. My DMs might be cut off for a while because a lot of niggas been showing their ass this week. So I may cut a few niggas off of my DMs, but definitely my DMs will be open for DVD to send the invite. I need to see something. No, we don't. I need to see something. SoCal, I need to see something. I got some questions. I know the community got some questions. I personally got some questions. Now, we got everything out the way, chat. And again, I want to address the Arlo post, and we're going to get up out of here. We got that done. So anything's cleared up, just let Arlo know. He don't got to turn no comments off or nothing. He's good. He's in the clear. He's good. However, I'm half and half on what parts I disagree with and what parts I agree with. And we're going to talk about that right now before we get up out of here. Let's double check it. Let me go to the post right now. All right, here we go. Where's the post? All right, this is the post. We got the post right here. For the ones that missed out, this is the post. The post went down earlier this week. Bumping campaign post is for people that can't engage with the community. You need to have info that makes an impact. Me muting my post after a week will not do the community justice. If a new waiver see my post and they need help, he or she should comment so I can reply and help. Stop making up these crazy rules and just monitor the BS. All right, now let's dissect. Let's dissect this shit real quick. This is the dissecting part that we got to do. We got to dissect a few things, and then we're going to get to the comments, and then we're going to get up out of here. But let's dissect this real quick. Let's dissect this right. First sentence right out the gate I thought was bullshit, right? First sentence right out the gate I thought was bullshit. Bumping campaign posts is for people that can't engage with the community. Now chat. Y'all know how we get down. Especially how we get down with the new niggas. Y'all know what we always tell the new niggas. I almost want to have a pop quiz on that, but y'all already know what we say. Y'all know how we do new niggas. We always tell new niggas, if you need to find something, use the search bar. Search bar, search bar, search bar. The search bar don't miss. The search bar undefeated. And again, if you don't feel like commenting, if you don't feel like letting nobody see your name, that's fine. Hit the search bar up. We got about 10 plus years of data all in the search bar. Search bar, search bar, search bar. I mean, we preach that to all the new niggas. For the niggas that don't know. For the OGs that don't know that right now. Because this is what this look like. This look like an OG that don't even really know that. That's what we promote here. We promote search bar, search bar, search bar. For the people that can't engage with the community. Now, the second part is you need to have info that makes an impact. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Because if you have a post that makes an impact, it won't matter, right? They'll look into the search bar. They'll find you. They'll be like, yo, this nigga cooked right here. I like that. He said, me muting my post after a week will not do the community justice. Now, that part triggered me a little bit, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, yo, chat. That part right there, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That part right there triggered me a little bit. When you talk about doing the community justice, right? That part triggered me a little bit. Cause I was like, wait, ain't these the same niggas that burnt MLW to the ground when the community was out here screaming and pleading for y'all to do the right thing with the MLW? And I just looked them right in the face and said, if you don't like it, you could leave. That's my word. I mean, chat, I wanted to go in the comments so bad when I read that part. I literally wanted to go in the comments and say, hey, bro, if you don't like it, you could leave. I wanted to say that so bad, chat. Every petty bone in my body wanted to jump in them comments, bro, and just literally tell them that, because that's what they used to over there. They used to niggas talking to niggas like that. So, like, honestly, I wanted to jump in the comments and say that, but I refrained. Again, I'm refrained. That's why we here right now discussing it. If a new waiver see my post and they need help, he or she should comment so I can reply and help. That's great. They do that. If they hit the search bar, they could do that. They got you. No need to bump the post up if they know how to use the search bar. Stop making up these crazy rules and just monitor the BS. Now, chat, for the ones that know, this was not a made-up rule. This rule was gifted to us directly from the community. And niggas was like, hey, okay, though, you need to do this. Let's see you apply this, and then I'll feel safe about niggas bumping up posts, and I'll be good. That's what the community said. I said, all right. I had to hear out the community. I said, all right, let's do that. Let's just try it. We don't have to make it nothing concrete. Let's just try it. Now, the comments said a little bit of different. The comments was different. Now, I went in the comments. There I see Shell. She ready to get messy. See that? I see Shell getting ready to get messy. I see K2. I ain't see him in like ages. Now, Swave agrees with that because when Swave was running, he didn't really have to deal with that. He was running in the Jordan season. Remember the Jordan season I was talking about? Swave ran a dope campaign. He didn't turn no comments off. And when the time the polls opened up, Swave killed it. Swave did a killing at the polls. So Swave wasn't around when that rule was changed because by the time he did his campaign, we wasn't even doing it. So it was a different vibe. So I understand where Swave was coming from with that. J Forum said the game was built on shared knowledge. It's 2025. If you still gatekeeping Wave IQ, then why are you even around? Each one teach one for everyone. Now, again, J Foreign, you a veteran. You should know better than that. Nobody's gatekeeping anything when there's a search bar right in the corner accessible to everybody. Let's keep it a stack. One time I didn't see nobody talk about the search bar. That's the part that was egregious. And there's a bunch of OGs in here not even saying, bro, the search bar. Just hit up the search bar. You'll be all right. Then I seen Foxy's comment. Chat. Facts. But that's their rules. Honey crazy to me as well. This is the shit that, again, I got re-triggered again. Chat. I got re-triggered again. This is the motherfucker that got that rule put in place. This was the motherfucker right here. This is why I had to block her. This is exactly why I had to block her. And this is what I'm talking about. Ellis cooked all of these niggas on this. This is why I love Ellis. Ellis came in and he didn't co-sign none of this bullshit y'all was talking about. He came in and literally cooked all y'all niggas with this comment. Make content this impactful that will do numbers and it won't need to be bumped. I would mute them bum ass campaign posts too. Nobody want to keep seeing that weak ass shit every day. That's what I'm saying. And again, this is coming from arguably the best campaigner of all time on these pages. And so I was like, all right, Ellis cooked on that. Ellis cooked on that. Ellis was cooking on that. Now, this is where we get to the disappointing comments right here. This comment was disappointing at best. Waldrina pulls up. She says, my boy Arlo, man, I was saying the same shit my most knowledgeable campaign during my fall run. We can comment on BS all day, every day, but they want campaign posts muted after a week. What's the point? You said a mouthful. Maybe they will listen, but I know they won't. This was the egregious shit that I was talking about, chat. This is the egregious shit that I be talking about. And remember, guys, I asked y'all in the beginning of the show, what do you call the people that talk to you one way in the inbox and then they be on the page talking one other way? Because last time I checked, chat, I talked to Waldrina twice about a month ago. And she came to me with 2 different separate issues on a Legacy Court member and an issue with the Torino Wave King competition, right? And I said, check this out, Waldrina, I got you. Anything you need, what you need. She said, all right, check this out. We need to make some changes with Torino Wave King. I said, bet. I did the Torino Wave King changing. I changed everything up. I took it to the panel for the ones that was there in the panel. Y'all know. I said, hey, yo, we looking to change up Torino Wave King and do the right thing because somebody brought this to my attention. Boom. I said, all right, great. That's cool. So I delivered that to the panel. We got it done. I didn't make nobody wait. I didn't make nobody do nothing. That's the first issue. Yes, that's the first issue. Second issue. Right there. Anyway, fuck it, right? Second issue. She asked about Goten. She hit me up. She said, hey, yo, Goten wasn't really doing good in this campaign. I don't think he should make the polls this month. I was like, all right. I'm going to hit up Goten. I'm going to tell him what you said. And then we're going to see what's happening. All right, boom. I hit up Goten. I said, hey, yo, Goten. Waldrina said you're not doing good in your campaign and you might not be able to make it in the campaign run. He said, all right, bet. I did fall off a little bit in my campaign. That's bet. I did fall off. I was like, all right, bet. So chat, when I saw that comment, bro, I was like, Waldrina, bro, you ain't got no evidence that niggas be treating you like that. So I don't know why you came out here to be messy. That's all I'm trying to say. That comment was weird. That comment was messy. And like, last time I checked, you're not even waving no more. I don't even know why you in this comment section. Don't you got curls or some shit? All right, that's it. I dealt with Waldrina. That's it. I ain't even dealing with her like that no more. Now we got Shell. We got old big little sis right here. We got Shell right here. Look at Shell. Look at Shell right here. She said, typical ES, moving the goalposts here, there, everywhere. Yada, 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 messy. Right? And like, Shell, you know I love you, Shell. I don't care what you do. Look, you still little sis. And I could go in on you. I could go in on your waves. I could go in all types of shit, but I'm not. I'm just chilling. I just know you still mad at ES. I know you still mad at me. We need to talk. We need to hash it out. Let's talk, because I could still I could see you still mad at me. Let's talk in private and let's hash things out. That's all that's my lifeline to Shell. Shell was messy as hell on this post. And when she came up in my comments, I wanted to cook her. But you know what? She's still sis. Let's hash it out, bruh. I can see you still mad. No, no. I just want to talk. Let's hash it out. I let her get her messy shit off. I ain't jump in the comments and tear her ass up because that's what I wanted to do. But let's hash it out. Let's talk in private. And boom, that's it. That's all I was said. There was some disappointing things I said. I said, look, I'm going to address that shit live. And that's all I'm going to do. Shell, we need to hash shit out. That's my message to Shell. Waldrina, that move you did was wild. I don't think I could fuck with you no more after that. That's it. Foxy. This is my advice to Foxy. And check this out, Foxy. I'ma hold your hand while I say this. We don't care about your motivational posts in your campaign. We don't care about your long dissertations that you be trying to write on your campaign. That's not a flex. The ultimate flex in campaigns is good waves. Getting your waves better. Your waves have looking like you ain't been really working hard enough. I need you to get your waves better. Again, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Focus more on brushing. Focus more on getting more brush work in. Leave the motivational quotes alone. We don't care about that shit. You stealing somebody else's content anyway. We ain't gonna talk about that. Focus on Foxy's waves. The waiver in month 1 versus the waiver in month 3. Focus on that, and I promise you, niggas is gonna be like, yo, she doing her thing. She doing her thing. We gotta focus on the waves, chat. No, check this out, chat. Check this out. A lot of y'all niggas be pussyfooting around with some of these waivers. Y'all be acting like they killing it, knowing damn well they not getting better. Let's be brutally honest with these niggas now. It's time to be brutally honest now. Get better with your waves. Month 1, month 2, month 3. The goal is this. Month 3 got to be better than month 1. And to be honest, that's for everybody. To be honest, check this out. That's for everybody running the campaign. That's not just for Foxy. That's for everybody that's running the campaign. You're going versus yourself. Challenge yourself first. Don't worry about the field. Don't worry about the competition. Challenge yourself first. The waiver in month 1 is going to get their ass whipped to the waiver in month 3. I promise you. This is the real hack. I'm putting y'all in the game right now. This is the real hack. Fuck the motivational quotes. Fuck the long dissertations. Focus on the waves. Focus on the brushwork. Challenge yourself. You'll be good. All right. We passed time. I'm glad I crashed out. I tried not to. Couldn't help myself. I'm glad I crashed the fuck out actually, because I actually feel better. I actually feel better. Now, I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did. Fuck it. We're in a crash out era. Why not? I think that was slightly all right. I think I was actually nicer than I could have been. I think I was actually nicer than I could have been. So you want to start saying motherfuckers is ass cock? Exactly. No, exactly. Look, bruh, I ain't gonna lie. Check this out. I told you this like I told you before. I don't rank everybody the same. Like a few months ago, somebody was trying to rank themselves just as good as Demo. I was like, wait, time out. You ain't good as Demo. I had to be very clear. Somebody literally compared themselves that wasn't good as Demo, saying that they was good as Demo. I said, no. I said, no. Demo's a demon. Do not put your name nowhere near that man and say you just as good as Demo. That's absurd. That's absurd. I was like, no, that's absurd, bro. Look, you wavy. Don't get me wrong. You wavy. You're wavy. But you're not that good. You're just not. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they brought up Demo like that. I just remember that specifically. They brought up Demo and they like, shit, I'm good. I'm good like this nigga right here. I'm like, nah, I don't think so. I was like, slow down. Slow down. You're not that good. So again, I don't rank all of y'all the same. Some of y'all good. Some of y'all got fire emoji waves. Some of y'all got poop emoji waves. Some of y'all got fire emoji crowns. Some of y'all got poop emoji crowns. Some of y'all got fire edges. Some of y'all got poop emoji edges. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Like, and if you honest with these niggas, they might get to work. Maybe book a flight to Turkey, get their pubic hairs on their edges and get it done. Who knows? But we gotta start being more honest with the waivers that show up. Like, look, I owe y'all post up. I'm a post up. I owe y'all post up. I know y'all niggas be like, damn, we ain't never see Kato. I got you. I'm gonna post up soon, but let's bring that back. Let's bring back brutal honesty, right? If your waves are ass, just tell them you need some work. There's no harm in that. Look, just work. Got something to work on back there, right? Back waves, side waves, edges, crown, all that good stuff. And just, you know what I mean? Let's go back to that. I think we need to go back to that era. So we went over time. I went 10 minutes over time. The crash out was fun. I ain't gonna lie. The crash out was fun. I feel a lot better. I'm telling everyone they waved his ass until they show themselves. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Now the champions, hey, look, they got free reign. They could do what they want. Champions got free reign. You ain't gonna tell them shit. If you're gonna pull up and get popped up by the demon at 7, be my guest. You want to show up on the banner, be my guest. But by all means, if I see some disrespectful shit on the pages, you say my name, make sure you tag me too, matter of fact. I'm seeing a lot of niggas starting to type my name out without putting a tag on it. Put the tag on it next time so I can see what the fuck you talking about, and then I can address you accordingly like an adult. We're gonna definitely end on that note. Make sure if you're gonna type my name, make sure you tag me. I'm starting to see a lot of my name come up without the tags. I don't like that. I don't like that. I think that's scary business right there. Tag me, matter of fact. Put my name on that. And if you want to flip on me on the pages. We gonna enjoy that. But don't get mad when I snipe back. That's all I'm gonna say. Do not get mad when I snipe back. All right, that's it. Demo, I'm glad Demo pulled up. The demon's here. Now I could calm down. The real demon's here. I could definitely calm down. Demo, it's open season on these niggas that's ass. Just know that, Demo. You got free reign to call all of these motherfuckers out. And you know who I'm talking about. Whoever, get them. Poop emoji. That's all I'm saying. Hey, y'all, it was real. The crash out was fun. I'm glad I addressed niggas in those comments. And again, for the Legacy Court, you do not have to turn off the comments. Do your thing. Be great. Maybe even learn how to be a little bit more creative in your campaign with teaching people how to use the search bar. I think y'all should start with that, because that's when y'all could get moving with that. Teach niggas how to use the search bar, and again, have impactful posts in your campaign, and you don't got to worry about none of that bullshit. I'll see y'all next week. Y'all keep that brush moving.
Champions.
Crazy, bro. It was perfect timing. Like, what the fuck?
Rings.
Oh, man.
Wins. Drip set, drop set, dip set, cartel and 7, nigga.
Enough, and boy, I've been sick to my fucking stomach watching you imbeciles type things. Yeah. Stop typing. You niggas are stupid.
Don't talk about somebody else and what they got going on. Do yourself first. Turn around, nigga. Turn around. You got some shit to work on back there.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Pause, man. Like me like Italian bread, long with a lot of dough in the middle. You know may all the ups and downs be in between the sheets, and may we all avoid these motherfucking skeezers, dick teasers, and weirdos.